Hello there and welcome back to Corey Loses, where we are once again continuing our CIS playthrough in Fall of the Republic 1.1. So we are officially out of the dev cycle for the 0.1 version for both mods, for Throne's Revenge and Fall of the Republic. So this is no longer a preview for anything. We've got a lot of stuff, like even in the first day after TR 1.1 or 3.1 came out, we have gotten a pretty big amount of pretty big stuff done already, because there was some stuff we'd been working on for months already. But we will be previewing that in the future. Today we are continuing with the CIS, and the typical live recording days were once again taken up by release work. So we are once again offline. So we are just going to go into Ariadu. And we're going to take the forces from Tibrin and Sullust. Then we are gonna get attacked at Rusan. I forgot that we were doing that. By get attacked, I mean we're attacking. Yeah, so that's going to be without a Pathfinder, because yay saves. But I don't think this will be a super hard planet to take, and that it's gonna pretty much complete this area of space. Okay, never mind, there's an HV gun. It's gonna be a hard area to take. Are you shooting the bulwark? You are. Let's see. Just wanted to make sure stuff was recording properly. Don't want to record when I'm offline and then have like a whole episode with no audio. I've definitely never done that before, so I'm definitely not referring to anything there. Okay. So, bombers. Let's go for the front one, or for the back ones with that. And here we go.
Fashionable to the end. We have not met requirements for
apparently
success.
Grievous cares a lot about fashion.
Do you think they suspect an attack?
This mean effects Zeppo to go with us up there. I'm not sure where the rest of the Marx brothers are. They are out there somewhere, and I was hoping to keep them together because I know the patrons and subs who picked those names were hoping for that, but that'll take some organization later.
Does this look like the face of a hero to you?
Right.
Doors
This shouldn't be too hard of a battle for us to take, because like we've got some pretty tanky stuff here, even if it's not the fastest right now with this bulwark having its engines dead and therefore blocking Grievous. Alright, we are going for that back one now, apparently.
New unit online.
Alright, so we're gonna get Ritz Fury to focus on this front one for Arcanian Dragon. And you guys, you know what, you can just go for the ground units back here, Interceptors. We have enough fighters on this side, and we can send this Bankfim in as well.
Do you think they suspect an
We
attack?
must complete both shutdown sequences.
Right. Full salvo, and it doesn't look like you want to move anymore, so that's good.
Do you think they
We've got
suspect an attack?
the shields down on that one, so that's good as well. And we can shift these guys over to more shields on that one. Alright, let's see if we can hit anything from this side.
Separatist dreadnoughts.
Alright, go for the engines on there. And I'm gonna say the same with these bombers. Go for the medium duels. I'm gonna say go for the medium duels on this as well. And you stay on there. Because I feel like these are gonna be better at taking out the weapons once they're down. Whereas you are going to be more helpful with the shields. Okay, shields are down on all of them, so we don't have to worry about that anymore either. So stop on there.
Enemy forces have reduced our numbers.
And Grievous hit the engines. Is that going for the Luke Hulk? Alright. They usually don't switch weapon or switch targets like that. Alright. Get the rest of these.
We have not met
And we'll start moving
success.
the stuff that can get up there towards the Golan. We'll keep the bulwark back here with the Lucre Hulks, and they can clean up the rest of these victories. There are some units like the VSDs that the AI builds quite a bit, and we're thinking that has something to do with the fact that they are set to later eras, which are generally done as tech levels, which means I think the AI has a preference for like higher tech units, even if it's not functionally the case that they're better just because they're like later unlocks. So we're going to be trying for the next releases to set their XML coded era requirement to, or tech level requirement to the lowest one, and then use Lewis scripting to unlock them. That way we keep, like in the game, we keep the exact same setup for like when the units are available, but it might make the AI less prone to spamming certain things. So that's just like a working theory that I think relates to information that I know to be true. But it's... I could easily end up being wrong about that. It's still worth trying, so... hopefully that'll get somewhere. Because there are some ships that, like, once you get to the later eras, the AI does just seem to like to spam. And it would kind of mesh with why things like the MTC used to be so... Okay, I'm just really paranoid about not recording my audio. Okay. Things like the MTC and Thrawn's Revenge, it would kind of explain why those get as spammed as they were back in the day. There goes all the shields.
Countdown approaching 0.
So we'll get with that. I'm kind of wondering if they're gonna retreat once the transports are dead as well. I think Bob fixed the desire of them to not retreat when the transports are there.
Instructions received.
By the time release happened, so I don't think that's the case in public right now. That is one of the downsides of the Let's Plays, where like I do get to do a lot of testing, but I don't get to do a lot of up-to-date testing on certain things. Alright, there we go.
Activated.
Well, Salvo's still not back up there.
Commencing attack run.
Protect the control tower to prevent a design vulnerability from becoming clear.
Well, even if they don't retreat, they're pretty much done here. And that closes off all the planets in this area.
Troops secure target Alpha. Destruction is imminent.
So we'll start having more like videos and news posts about what's going to be happening over the Point 2 release, coming relatively soon for some of the first stuff. But one thing that I am really hoping we get done as far as just like regular content goes, rather than any like systemic reworks or systematic reworks, is getting the proper Fall of the Republic stations in. So the Golans are actually going to shift up one stage from where they are, so that in TR, a Golan 1 is like a stage 2 structure, and that's what it is currently in Fall of the Republic, but that'll be stage, or tier 3 in Fall of the Republic, ultimately.
Detecting
And then Golan 2
detonation.
would be tier 4. Tier 5 will be Valor for the Republic. And then Haven would be one of the tiers lower than the Golan 1. So there will be 2 stages below that. Alright. Let's get the forces from Umbara.
Moving.
And we are going to send this fleet from Roche into Contrum. We're going to take Rusan and then Contrum. Invade Fondor. Interesting. I don't think we're going to be able to get anything else there in time. So let's just focus on taking Rusan.
Commence landing procedures.
And then we will do the defense at Fondor. And I'll probably save between battles there too. Alright, this is actually a decent map for the HAG to just go there.
Fight's not over.
Moving.
There are a few units that are already done for Fall of the Republic 3.2. I was just thinking I should be using the HMP a bit here. Made me reminded me of that because we have the MAF, which is the Battlefront 1 mechanized assault flyer. I think it's Battlefront 1 that it comes from. The kind of bulkier HMP style thing.
Yes, sir.
And the UTAT for the Republic has been finished already. And the ATXT, I think it's called. So there's at least 3 units coming there already, and it's going to be a pretty long dev cycle, so there's almost certainly more stuff coming from
I'm
that.
ready to go. I hate clones.
No life signs. Acknowledged.
What is
Armed for
our
combat. Blast radius
structure up there?
Circuit functional. Clear. Battle program activated. Ready.
Alright, Hellfires. Kill that before the lat kills you.
Better come up with a plan.
Okay.
Ready for attack.
Shooting. Okay, it's more of the bikes. Crap.
Forming
Another lat.
squad. I'm on
Alright,
point.
stay back here.
You're good
Stay back there. Get another view.
Roger.
We'll get some of the...
Opening fire. Your programming's great.
Loading demolition programs. Priority target.
What battle mode active. Hey, keep vehicle. You're good at this. Roger, roger.
Alright, Hailfires... There's 2 lats here. Including 4 others. Let's go for the normal one first.
Armed for combat. Ready.
Alert! We're losing ground in Sector 4. Repeat, losing ground in Sector 4.
Vehicle scanned. Ready for countdown.
Alright. Hailfires, stay up there. Okay, that's just a mine.
Scanning. Yes, sir.
Your programming's great. We
Move
beat it.
forward.
Requesting
Here, actually
aid.
deploy.
Weapons activated.
And get out there.
Program activated. Blast radius check. Circuits functional.
Roger, roger.
We may want to build a repair pad there.
I'm ready to go. Hey,
Alright,
we'll
we've at least got that going for us.
Droid program activated.
You're good at this.
Alright,
Hey, we got here.
don't want to lose our tank here.
Armed for combat. Get them.
Take all the damage so the Hailfires don't. This might be enough to take out this lap. There we go. I think we should safely be able to go for that. And now we can grab
Your program
this
is
landing
great.
zone.
Give me just a few seconds.
Okay, get up there,
For the separatist of
and get up there.
Hey,
Ready.
yay.
No, 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 no.
Select that. Requesting aid.
Alright, well,
Starting attack.
die.
Hey, nice. Follow me. Battle mode active.
Okay.
Pretty impressive. Neat vehicle.
Missile ready.
You're good at this. Yay!
This will at least give us a better forward base.
Squad assignment accepted.
And we don't have any money. We could get some money up there.
Follow me. I'm
I
on
don't think we
point.
need it.
Pretty impressive.
Your doom approaches.
Alright, I guess we will bring in the other Hailfires back here. So there's that.
Better come up with a plan.
And keep on that. This should mean we can do the orbital bombardment. And
Great.
I guess we can start moving down there too. At that point,
Squad.
we can. It's probably worth going to get the going to get the mine.
Uh-oh.
Since we have all these, and you can go deal with some infantry for us.
I hate clones. Checking range. Careful.
Right, get further up.
I'm ready to go. Hey,
Up there, and Hailfires come support the MTT.
we'll need a replacement.
I always want to call it the MMT, but it's not the Empire of the Hand. Can you feel that?
Keep up the pressure on the right.
Swarm tactics.
You can kill it. Nice.
What the? The trap is set. Next target.
Okay, it looks like you are shelling the turret we want, so that's good. There we go. Alright, kill those. Get back here. Grievous, you can go poke him. Alright, just run away, Grievous. That's what you do best. And this Magna Guard's just gonna lead those droidicas through the hard times. Okay, well, I guess you're now going to get that one.
Forming squad.
Like, they definitely have a field base up there somewhere.
You're good at this.
Well, not somewhere. They have it on that field, or on that base pad. Landing zone, whatever.
Selected. Yes, sir.
Get down here.
They are running.
Okay.
Go for their initiative.
We've killed most of the units. So they're out of here.
For attack.
Alright, we are going to save before they get into Fondor. Just in case. And like that's the whole northern section here. Once we get Contrim back, then it's pretty solid block for us with some relatively long trade routes to get to them, which will give us a chance to respond if we need to move a fleet back and forth. They still got what? 4, 8, 9. So 13 planets in the south, and 6, 7, and 8 planets in the northern region if you don't count Contrim. So they're gonna get in there. We might actually be able to hold pretty well at Fondor. Well, will it hurt us to try and get in there with... deal with whatever remains once that's done? I assume not. Send him in. So we'll probably get into Contrim first, which should be relatively empty.
Tactical battle.
Alright, there's some space stuff there. Is that double Fordo? I think we did have some double spawns.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, oh, right, this was this fleet. Okay, never mind. I think we'll be able to win, but we can pick away at it some more. Lubed up Hulk, get in there. That's ionize, right?
Bring the battleship around.
Yeah, ionize the oxygen.
Those torpedo launchers must be destroyed.
So I'm basically trying what we did last time again.
Our target
Only maybe we'll get one more ship. Did we even get one last time? Remember. The double dreadnought, or like double super ship, or not quite super ship, but double really powerful ship strategy in one fleet. Probably not the best way for us to go here. Something that we get asked a lot is to make the subjugator only fire these guys like straight out the side. But the way that stuff works in Empire at War, that would just be so limiting for it to actually do its primary job with how like pathfinding everything works. For almost everything else, we're very careful with how we set up the firing arcs. But with that, it's such a major part of what the ship is supposed to be doing, and it would get very messed up compared to like when it's trying to like target something with these weapons versus these weapons, that it was deemed to be pretty much better in every situation, like better from a usability perspective, to just let it fire out more or less straight on if it needs to. Yeah, this fleet's a problem. And this fleet really shouldn't exist in its current form. We're gonna have to split up Lube de Palk and ionize the oxygen. Maybe next episode I'll even remember that we wanted to do that. Right, still have an engine left. That was almost terrible. Like, this fleet might almost be better for that. If we can put the subjugator in with it, maybe. Alright, let's see what our attack here is.
Imminent.
Yikes, 2 Praetors. 3 they have on the map. I do kind of want to limit the Praetors and subjugators a little bit more as far as what their concurrent ones are. Partially just for balance reasons, partially for a feature that kind of relies on that. But more on that later.
Negative life form confirmed.
Alright, play skirmish more. Ranger, your ship needs to get back here.
Reinforcements en route.
Negative life form confirmed. Highly accurate.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
IPV reporting.
Republic cruiser has sustained critical damage.
Has it? I don't think it has. I really wish we had an ion cannon for this.
Reinforcements en route.
Shutting down that freighter.
Here's a quick fix.
I feel like we might be able to kill everything but the Praetor. The Praetor would be a tall order. Alright, hold there.
Power up.
Reinforcements
Commander.
en route.
This way.
Up here. What kind of act? So these are Act 2s. These are all Act 2s, I think. Which means their major carriers would just be the Venator. The upfront fighters from the Act 2s, I think they get 2, and then they only have like 1 in reserve.
Well aimed. Nice grouping.
So let's stay back here. We'll probably be able to kill some of these ships before they get their second round of fighters off, rather than trying to get it ahead of time. Alright.
Approach with caution.
How are you doing that? Power up, are you?
Space station
Hold
under
your ground.
attack.
Terminate.
Alright. Let's get those
How are you doing?
hacks.
Sterilize.
Approach
Sterilize.
with caution. Approach with caution.
Now, you go for this one. Like, we have a goal in 3. That's pretty powerful.
Approach with caution.
And if we survive this, I might even get some other defensive platforms here.
Frigate here.
Once we can
Attack that target.
spare the slots, or spare the credits.
Recharging. Target acquired.
Alright, go for that.
Update. Republic bomber attack run has met with failure.
Approach with caution.
The missile launchers are the primary target.
Okay, let's get the missile launchers down on these guys
Fire it well.
as soon as we can.
Holding fire.
We'll use the powered weapons abilities where we have it.
Terminate.
So the reason that there's different abilities on like the garrison ones versus the regular ones is because the garrison ones are skirmish units. They're the skirmish variants, which we have to disable certain abilities being used in Galactic Conquest, like anything that has single unit retreat. Obviously, having that be
Hold your ground.
a garrison in Galactic Conquest would mean that they end up being able to like jump out and be just a free unit, like a literally free on Galactic Conquest level unit.
General Grievous frowns
let's get
on
that
such
Venator.
inaptitude, usually with a lightsaber.
Termination confirmed.
That.
Approach with caution.
The engines are our primary target.
Final arming sequence engaged.
Okay, that's nearly dead.
Republic
Go
bomber
off that. We can get all 3 of these. See if we can
Awaiting your command.
stop some of that. And
Frequency
you,
open.
Diamond, over there.
Last
Highly
doors
accurate
operational.
Daisy. Daisy.
There we go.
Separatist dreadnoughts. Emergency.
And
Reinforcements en route.
just get the recusants in there to help there.
Primary target.
Yeah, that's gonna turn back around.
Secure
Activated.
Transfer all power to shield.
Approach with caution.
Target those lasers.
We can afford to lose this initial round of garrisons if we give our Golan a chance to build its shields back up. That's kind of what I'm going for here. Like, if we can get these victory shields down by the time they're into combat, we give ourselves enough time to have some of the garrisons respawn, then it's worth it for us.
Enemy forces have reduced our numbers.
Because we'll get at least one round of everything still.
Ensure they are disabled permanently.
And you guys here, hard weapons on that. You're going to help on this one.
Analysis.
You get the shields down on there. Like, this is giving our Golan a shot for regenning its shields as well.
Shutdown complete. Target Alpha countdown in final phase.
Alright, let's try to swap over to that.
Bombers detected.
Make sure we at least get this kill.
Planning for your imminent failure
And
is now
you
a
go in here.
formality.
Lancer frigate reporting.
Maybe we can take down more of these fighters. Because they are jumping in a bunch more of the VSDs, but I don't think they have too many more of them after this. Let's make sure this dies.
Continue fire. Destruction imminent.
Now, walk on here.
Eliminate clone
It's like the Golan is still getting some shots in. This.
Blast doors operational.
Approach with caution.
Detecting damage.
Yeah, you can actually go on this side. My laptop is for some reason trying to take off.
Confirmed.
Approach with
Defend the reactor.
Direct fire.
Alright,
at
there we
their
go.
laser cannon.
Alright, here comes the Providence.
Necessary for backup.
We still got the Golan to tank.
We cannot allow Republic forces to retake target Alpha.
approach with caution.
Target those lasers. Take out their engine.
Okay.
Approach
Alright,
with
swap over there. You come on this side. Let's get the assault conks off you. Assault conks off you. It's just 3 super weak
The missile launch
VSDs back there.
target.
Initial objective complete.
Right. I guess, are we gonna just go for broke on this?
Protect the control tower to prevent a design vulnerability from becoming clear.
approach with caution.
Okay, yeah, let's just do that.
Forces have reduced our numbers.
Well, they're taking the Providence. Don't like that. How many do we have? I think that's it for the provinces.
Space station under attack.
Communications are necessary for backup.
BSDs. Oh, right, the other crater. Forgot about that one.
Holding fire for maximum effect.
That was a kind of important thing that I forgot about.
Ship count dwindling.
Frequency open.
Battle droid reinforcement numbers approaching critical.
Can we just kill this then? Can we, please? Only a couple hard points left on her.
Charge up.
Okay, I think we can definitely kill this VSD. We can maybe kill the other VSD. Onto that one. Onto that one. What do we get for reinforcements here?
Yes, Commander.
Just the diamonds. Alright, bombers. There's only a couple of you left, but maybe you'll be able to do something here. Ooh, there was actually another unit that's done. The Belbalab, which is an even better bomber for the CIS. And the Delta 7 for the Republic, for earlier Jedi. So there's even more done than I remembered. Alright. That's dead. There's no way that Duoningo's fleet's going to be able to deal with this. But we're going to find out about that next time. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series so far, and hope you're enjoying the mods. There will probably still be some hotfixes coming out over the next little while. But thanks again for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.